With the defeat of Jesper and having completely imprisoned him, his life sign would be still intact. However, the divine upper realm, Fria, the king of the entire upper realm, was very upset because she had not obtained any report from Jesper. However, at the moment, the entire kingdom would be completely shaken because Fria was furious. No damn, I'm sure something has happened since even the damn Kira has been able to laugh in my face. I'm planning to get the information out of her. Fria at a great speed would leave towards the center of the Divine Kingdom, which was the most protected place, as the two most powerful warriors of all existence were captivated. What's going on, Fria? Is your plan about to fall apart? I never thought to see you with that scary face, but tell me, what are you afraid of? We are not able to do anything. Damn stupid, you even knew I was coming. You won't stay like this. They're up to something and I'm not going to let them get away with it. Sister, you better free us before the real word starts, because if you do it right now, I can even think of sparing your life. Don't say stupid things, brother. Even if you are able to free yourself, you will never be able to do something against me. Fria would leave Frutada, having not been able to get answers. However, she had reinforced security threefold, since for every meter, 2 guards were in the place. Apparently something's happened in the lower universes, since it's not common to see Fria like this. And this only means that our little Zumaro is about to reach the upper world. Yes, Nagami, and you don't know how happy that makes me. I want to sweep the floor with all the bastards who made fun of us. On the other hand, returning to the lesser universes, the trio of warriors would begin with their last training, with which at the end they planned to enter the upper world. The power they've been able to achieve this is amazing, but they should also not be trusted, since the most powerful god of all was betrayed by his family. Understood, Master, but believe me, I don't mind giving my life. I won't let my parents die prisoners.
Kakarot, you're not alone, because in the same way, if those bastards are powerful, we'll become much stronger.
I agree with you, Father. I'm not going to let my grandparents be slaves.
Apparently we're ready for the last training. Not like that.
Boaster was instantly able to create a golden-colored seal, but when that seal was activated, an amazing pressure would fall on the entire place where they were.
It's time for you to master the gravity of a destroyer king of maximum power.
Vegeta, when trying to oppose gravity, had vomited too much blood, because each of his organs had been completely destroyed. By simple gravity, Vegeta, about to die, would be healed with the help of gravity itself.
What the hell? What's supposed to be going on?
To inform you, gravity itself is capable of ending you. It's also capable of healing you, since Saiyan blood runs through your veins. And being on the verge of death, you get an amazing power. Taking advantage of that to your advantage. That's something a little sinister, since the last training apparently is that every one of our organs and bones are completely destroyed. You're partially right, but this is the gravity that warriors are capable of generating. Among them, the kings of each of their countries. So master it. I thought that I already was powerful, but if the warriors are able to release this great pressure, I'm not able to cope with them yet, so I have to prepare. Gohan was the first to stand up, expelling all his power. Although each of his organs were completely destroyed, Gohan would put a knee on the ground. But with an incredible scream, he was able to access his God Beast state, with which he was able to withstand a little gravity. I wanted to let you know how much gravity I was able to withstand, since my goal was able to withstand it in only my base state. Gohan would return to his base state, concentrating to be able to master gravity. That's when I was able to tell you about Gohan. If we're able to master it in our base state, when we transform this gravity to be a simple breeze.
This is getting very interesting, and I plan to use a lot more power since I'm the Prince of the Saiyans. I'll not let simple worms overcome me.
The effort that each of them are putting in is amazing, but Kakarot is the warrior that stands out the most. And that's normal because the energy from my lord runs through his veins. Meanwhile, returning to the upper realm, Fria had called a meeting with the 2 of the elite kings. That's right, kings who were on the same level.
What's on offer, Fria? Don't you know that each of us has things to do? If it's something stupid, I'm not interested. And you being considered the queen of the entire Upper Kingdom, I'm planning to beat you up.
That's practically impossible for you. Even though we have almost the same power, my power is still greater than yours, so I could completely crush you. The eyes of both would cross, so at the moment they were not able to exchange millions of blows all over the place. But this was different since they did not cause devastation.
That's enough! We've come here because Fria's asked for an emergency meeting, but if the emergency was to start fighting between you, I'm leaving.
Both warriors then would put their fighting aside, but Fria would leave for his place with a great anger since she had not been able to bend him. So I've gathered them in this place. I'm afraid Nagami and Kira are about to escape. I know it sounds impossible, but it's a hunch.
What? Are you telling me that you made us come so far on a simple hunch? You're pissing me off, Fria.
Ryota would return to observe him with a serious look, with which he imposed an incredible authority, which was able to make him fall to his knees while trembling completely.
You better calm down if you don't want me to end your miserable life once and for all. You and Fria are filling my patience.
What did you say, Ryota? I understand that in the past even my brother respected you. I don't know what it was due to, but you respect me, since I am capable of finishing you.
Why don't you try it? If between the two of you you're able to grant me a single blow, I'll leave and I'll do everything you ask of me.
Don't need to have the help of that useless bastard Miyamura. I alone can end your pathetic existence once and for all. Fria threw herself against Ryota, but to her surprise each of her blows were dodged with incredible precision, which filled her more and more with anger, because the entire Divine Kingdom considered Fria the best warrior, was being humiliated in the worst possible way. Since her enemy did not even attack her, Fria would take a little distance. Attack me, damn! This is not a battle! If you have the ability to attack me, do it! Or are you only able to dodge?
Apparently the myths were true. The powerful Ryota was the only warrior capable of facing the powerful Nagami. And between them, they were able to form the entire Divine Upper Kingdom. I had attacked you because out of respect to your brother. But if that's what you really want, get ready, because I won't hold back.
Do I respect my brother? Don't say stupid things. That worm isn't capable of doing anything, as we were even able to seal it.
They were able to seal it, or did Nagami let himself be sealed on his own? Don't forget that together with Nagami, we were the first gods, so our knowledge is almost infinite. Fria, at a great speed, again rushed against Ryota, but to her surprise, Ryota, without flinching, was able to hold her by the neck tightly, managing to neutralize her completely. Despite Fria releasing all her power and large extortions of energy are released all over the place, Ryota's grip did not let go. And it was surprising because she was only using her physical strength. You better tell me the reason for your call, because if you keep having such stupid tantrums, I'll cut your head off myself. Ryota, of a slap of spiritual energy, was able to send her flying to a great planet, which destroyed everything in its path by the blow of Ryota. Yamura, do you want me to try to hit me, or will you follow the rules? No, Your Majesty, I ask for an apology. I'll follow the rules. Fria, at that instant, would stand up, and thanks to the help of a pill, she was able to recover completely. But this time, she would no longer attack Ryota, as she was able to notice how her aura had grown in an unreal way. Damn it, I swear that in the future, I will be able to end the life of that dam. I would only think this. So, Fria, I ask again, what's the reason for your call? Apparently Nagami and Kira are about to leave the Divine Seal that are able to create millions years ago, or they may have outside help, as I have sent one of my elite warriors to a simple, lesser universe and lost contact completely. This is too strange, because if they had omnipotent energy, we'd be able to perceive it. A simple warrior without the omnipotent energy is a simple worm. If that's his concern, I'm leaving, since I never agreed with the betrayal towards Nagami and Kira, but I won't get in the way of his plans either. Ryota would leave the place, leaving only Fria and Yamura. That damn old man, he'll pay me. I don't care that he's lived for millions of years. In the future, I plan to crush him with my own fists. Fria, we've had our problems, but if what you're saying's true, it doesn't suit me either. So we must do something before all this becomes a war. You're right. It'll be better to prepare our best soldiers to tell them to prepare for the invasion to the lesser universes. Fria, are you sure? In the lesser universes, our omnipotent energy is limited, because in such universes, the omnipotent energy is very poor. I hadn't thought about that, but then, do you recommend waiting in case some warrior is able to reach the upper realm? Indeed, Fria, because if he possesses the power beyond a king of the whole of his pathetic universes, the divine rules, they have to promote him, since an existence more powerful than his king cannot exist in his universe. I understand, but in that case, I want all of you to be ready for a possible war. For her part, in the barrier, Nagami would give a big smile, while the red aura would travel all over her body, completely, even leaving Kira surprised.
Nagami, how is it possible that you are able to release your aura if we're supposed to be in this damn prison that seals our powers?
Kira, I'm sorry, but I always knew that this would happen because with the power of my Emperor Eye, I'm able to see the future. But if it wasn't this way, our dear son would have died at the hands of Fria.
You leave me shocked by your words, Nagami, but if you have kept it a secret for the welfare of our little son, I have no reason to be angry with you.
Kira, are you ready to get out of here? I don't have the power that characterized me because, although I can release my energy, this prison has been able to seal 95% of my veins.
But will this be safe? Oh, why don't we wait for Zumaro to come for us?
We'll give him the opening at the moment of the final battle for the position of the entire Upper Kingdom will begin. Returning to the Room of Time, the warriors have been able to completely master gravity. Even Vegeta and Goku were able to achieve a new transformation, in which their omnipotent energy was released in an amazing way. It's time. All three are ready, so at the time we'll head to the Upper Kingdom. My body's shaking with excitement. I never thought I'd be able to face warriors who are capable of overshadowing me in my power, but I'm ready.
I plan to support my father in everything that happens. Booster, we're ready. Please, we take to the Upper Kingdom.
At this very moment, we'll enter the Upper Kingdom. Booster, with great power, was able to create a black hole with which the entrance to the upper world. At the moment, the four warriors began to be able to cross the portal. The warriors at the border rushed against the four, having clear indications, but their leader was surprised to realize the presence of Booster. By his expression, you know me, so you'll know my praise since it's not time for anyone to find out that we've reached the Upper Kingdom. Booster, with a quick movement, was able to end the life of the chief of the soldiers, while the trio of guerreros were able to finish off the other soldiers without difficulty. It's time. Release your power so that the whole Upper Kingdom knows that warriors with the omnipotent power have come to this place.
Okay, in that case, I'll start, but I won't use my maximum power. Only the Ultra Instinct to its full power. I have to save my most powerful transformation.
Goku, from a great scream, was able to create an incredible silver aura all over the place, while an omnipotent power would be perceived by the entire Upper Kingdom.
What the hell? Whose power is this? It's not a big deal, but they are the beings from the lesser universes.
It's my turn. Vegeta, with a great scream, would begin to rise all his power. That's right, like Goku, Vegeta would begin to access the Ultra Ego, and with a great purple aura, he was able to access his transformation, leaving the kings of the countries amazed to know that he is not a single warrior. How? Is there more than one warrior of the lesser universes with the omnipotent energy? That can't be possible. But at that instant, the incredible power of Gohan would be still released, although it was not as high as that of Goku and Vegeta. In the same way, he was able to defeat several elite warriors. The warriors began to transport themselves to the place where those powers had been released. It's time to destroy this damn barrier. Nagami, with a little of her power, was able to destroy her great barrier, making the entire upper realm rumble. While aside, Kira would likewise release a little of the power she had been able to collect.
Guys, this is all for today's chapter. I hope you liked it and it was to your liking. Now don't forget to leave your powerful like Supreme God level, comment, and subscribe. Now without further ado, see you in a new video. Until next time.